Episode 6, G.I. Joe Classified, The Serpent's Lair. That's right. And we're also going to give you our top 5. Also, Viper, do you want to fill them in right quick about how we're handling the fan vote type deal?
All right, so I'm taking a tally on Instagram. I've been running the story for 2 days back to back now. People can write in their top 5 Joes and Cobras. I have 2 different polls going. Anyone can enter. I'm tallying all those on a piece of paper. We're taking all the live comments. We're going to tally all those after the show's done. And then we're also going to take the comments in the comment section on the video after it's posted all the way up until the date where we air the Viewer's Choice Award of the top classified figure of 2020.
Okay. Let's see.
Let me get some comments pulled up here because my PlayStation wanted to update.
Yeah, I'm wanting to update to the cloud and all kinds of shit. So we're gonna have some house.
You too?
Yeah, we're gonna have some house cleaning here. So during this show, I'm gonna shout chat just a second. We are going to do the year in review. We're gonna kind of go through what came out this year, talk about it with amongst ourselves and with y'all. And through the course of doing that, there's going to be several people who have contributed through their Instagram picture taking skills. So I'm going to go ahead and shout them out now and put their links up so everybody can see them. That way they can get some shine on the stuff that they do. So I'm going to do that right.
Everybody in chat.
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now.
I can't see chat yet. It's not coming up. Not exactly sure why.
Okay.
Anybody's not commenting.
All right, so
they're commenting.
Want to give the first shout out to on Instagram, codename.steve. Codename.steve supplied us with a awesome thumbnail picture. He does some really good shit on Instagram, and here he is right here, guys. Go give him a follow. He's got some banging ass G.I. Joe stuff right here. Check it out. But yeah, this is where we got our image of the Joe crew for the thumbnail. I will get caught up with you, chat, in just a second once I am done taking care of Instagram. And we got our boy here. We got our boy Skydro Walker. Skydro Walker does have some images in this show tonight. Sorry if I can get
Hello,
it right.
Dirt Fisherman, Mark Cosplay. Sorry I can't see everybody, but what's up, chat?
Okay.
Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas.
Skydro Walker, if you don't know who he is, you must be living under a rock, but he does one hell of a good job on taking pictures. And if you don't know who he is, or give him a follow if you're watching this on Rewatch, hook that up. So he's got some stuff in here. Let's see. We got a couple more here.
The Don's in here, huh? DFS? Don Corleone?
DFS.
MC DJ, you need to get out from under that rock you live under and get Instagram for the collection that you own, bro. You'd be a superstar overnight.
All right, Serpents Lair. Serpents Lair. Simmer down. I'm almost done. So another guy who's contributed images to this show would be Roundhead K2000, bro. Give him a fucking follow, man. He does all these guys, all these people do banging ass fire shit. Next one is going to be Trans Aaron 38. Like I said, I wanted to do these off the beginning so that way later on, if you're like, hey, those pictures were dope, who was that? Go right at the beginning. You can get all their IG handles right here. And the last one we're going to go ahead and give a shout out to is going to be Insta Leanne. Let's see right down here. And go ahead and give her a follow as well. These pictures that all these people are doing are fire, man. Go out and support them. Help them out, man. All right.
Yes.
So,
Tiny, Raw Talk, Rob,
Tiny,
Jeezy.
Raw.
Yeah, MC's in here. Mark Cosplay, Jeezy,
Yep.
Rob 78, Raw Talk, Real Deal. Shout out to Tiny Plastic, Skydro Walker, Who we got here? William Hostler, good to see you here, man. Hope I did not fuck up your last name, bro. DFS, what's up, bro? Glad to see you here. Profit Director, did I forget anybody, guys? Moto Frank 21.
Hello,
What's up, Frank?
humans.
Let's see, Dirt Fisherman. Yeah, looks like we got all that. Let's go ahead and get into this show here. But also some housekeeping. Animal had a birthday the other day, bro. What's up to Animal?
I did yesterday.
How was it?
Uneventful, which is how I like
How it should be.
Exactly. Also wanted to post something up here. We're going to talk about this real quick. So sometimes people make comments in the show after, and sometimes I like to address them. So this comment comes to us from Blaze. He says on our last show, they need to use the Zorana body mold to create a Ninja Force Scarlet, Retro Scarlet, Shooter, and Layla. We also need Doc and Raptor in the line. As well as, I like the female Cobra Troopers, but they need to have hair. Also in the cartoon, Baroness had her own army of female troopers, and she had one named Layla, a blonde girl. Hasbro should make female Cobra Trooper Layla without her helmet.
Layla's hot, bro.
But
she's even good with her helmet. Got her little blue and silver outfit on.
Yeah. I thought those comments were fire, though. Thank you, Blaze. Appreciate that, man. Let's see.
Well, there's a lot in the cartoon that I know a lot of the fan base is going to want because they see it, they want it. Same with Star Wars. You see the little blurb of, like, the nutsack face guy, and we got to have him in the set now too.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. Dude, I want to give a huge shout out to Viper. Viper and Animal, guys. You guys are killing it on this show, man, and everybody in the chat. We got 8 likes already tonight. Thank you, guys.
I'm loving it.
That's right.
I'm loving it.
Well, we put in work for the show too. This isn't just fly by the seat of our pants.
Yeah. Well, no.
Slight ad lib. Let me get a drink, and I'm gonna start sharing these images. We're gonna go through year in review.
The contempt in my voice talking about the cartoon. And yes, we're talking about Layla. She is probably one of my only favorites that I found in the cartoon that I enjoyed. And this sweater came from my Secret Santa.
Shout it out.
Oh, is he secret though? Roundhead K2000. Thank you for my Secret Santa gift.
Brownhead. Bro, what's up? Let's see. Make sure I don't have it, because when I bring up my share screen, I can see your comments on my second computer, but I won't be able to pull them up. So we'll do our best to make sure that we get you seen. We got a lot to cover, so we better get the fuck into this.
Yes, we do. I think that's gonna be number 1.
All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna bring my shits up right now, and we're gonna start this.
All right, let's get going.
All right, so here we go. Year in review. We're gonna fire it off real right now. It's live TV. Can't edit that out, bro.
Nope.
Okay.
Do it live.
Let's see. Where are we going to start here? Let's see.
We're going to start at the beginning?
Yes, we're starting at the beginning right now. All right. So, Viper, take it away. We're going to start with number 33, Bat.
I feel like this one's on the edge. It was in 21, but it wasn't really obtained till 22 to some degree by certain people. So it's kind of one of those limbo figures. So vote for it if you want. If you don't think it counts, don't vote for it. And hopefully other people won't, who knows. But it is a great figure nonetheless. Fantastic rendition.
Animal.
My only complaints were the backpack and the chest cover not being clear. That was it.
Yeah, you and Animal chop it up when I get these going. And shout out, here's our first image, Skyler Walker right here. I mean, this image is just it's professional right there.
Yeah.
Pop the Trunk Toys, what's up?
You
I
know,
mean, like Viper said, this is one of those on the border. Some of us had it in 21. Some of us didn't obtain it till 22. I like the figure. I guess you'll have to stay tuned to find out where it lands on my list.
Right. So I think
what's up, Jay
Viper.
Holla?
Oh wait, man, what is up, Jay Holla? I won't be able to
Yeah,
bring your
thank you.
I won't be able to bring your comment up on screen, but I can shout you out.
Boom,
What's
Big
up?
Stan just showed up.
That's right, Big Stan, the 3 Live champion, the people's
Wishing
champion. What's
everybody a
up?
good Christmas, you know.
Well, go check Big Stan's channel out. You can find me over there too. I do Wrestle Chat Wednesday with him as well.
Oh, then he's been getting paid for free. If he's doing orientation, he's back at his old job. So getting paid to chill.
Shout out, man. So the bat, Viper probably knows where he lands with me, but man, I do
Yeah,
like this figure.
I
It's a
gave
good
it 2
figure.
thumbs up.
It's a good figure.
Yeah, I think we could move on because
Number 34 is going to be the Alley Viper.
take it away, Emily. You lead this one.
So this once again is one of those 2021, 2022 kind of figures. Some people's had it 21, some people had it in 22. I have my gripes with the figure. It's okay done. I like the feel of it, but I would have personally changed things differently and done a few things different. By far, this one wouldn't even hit my top 10.
Can you elaborate a little bit more? Do you not like the bright colors? Is it not the colors?
Oh no, for Alley Viper, it hits for me. The one thing I don't like are the boots. It's too much of the, what do I want to say, 25th anniversary style.
Yeah,
I
with the
don't-
tan
I
shin pads.
Yeah, I don't like the boots. Like the old school Alley Viper had like tall jack boots, much like
Yes,
the 86 Viper kind of,
very
you
similar.
know.
Yep.
Like if they had taken like the 86 Viper classified boots and put them on the Alley Viper, I would have been extremely happy with it. But unfortunately, this figure falls for me. It doesn't hit. So
Viper, it's to you.
I like the figure. Trans Aaron gifted me one because he heard I didn't have one and I wasn't really hunting one. And he was just like, "You've hooked me up. I'll send you one, buddy." And I was like, "All right, sweet." So I have one and I've touched it, I've reviewed it, and I'm kind of with Animal. Like it's a fantastic figure. Alley Viper is very dear to my heart. You know, that was one of the figures that was early in my childhood that really made an impact. But it doesn't match anything. It's weird orange. It's just a nostalgia button for me. I don't know why. Like it's a terrible figure. Practicality, it's retarded. If you're going hunting with friends and you don't want to get shot, yeah, you want to wear that. But if you're trying to be covert alleyways, I'd assume you'd wear grays and blues and darker colors. So to me, it's an odd man out. I love the rendition of it. Boots are weird though because they are the shin guards from like Beachhead, right? I wasn't a fan of those boots with the shin guards. I'm with Animal, the OG boot, really tall all the way up to the kneecap with a little knee pad sticking out. It's kind of the way I would have led. Like the orange knee pads, it's not what they have, but I mean they have the orange knee pads, but it's like protruding and big, and so I don't know. It's just kind of low on the shelf for me.
I mean,
What about you, Pac?
Go ahead, Animal.
The figure has like the old school kind of feel, except for the boots. But just for me, it's clunky. Like he doesn't move very well. He's not very poseable in my eyes. He's just, you can't do a lot with him.
Ralph
So it just
Bednar.
kinda,
Ralph
just kinda
Bednarski.
sits there.
Ralph Bednarski says, "I think I'm invisible on the stream. We see you. We got you, bro." For me, the Alley Viper and Bat, I feel like they went to next levels. Like the Alley Viper is not for everybody. Like orange and blue is just, you gotta like colors. Okay, so it's fine with me. I like it a lot. I think when these two figures hit, I think the Cobra troops went to another level. That's just for me. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah,
Well,
Army
I'm not
Builder
thinking.
went up
I don't
big
think
time
the
with
Alley
these.
Viper should have been a different color by any means. The color orange and blue is what the Alley Viper should be. There's certain things about it that just don't don't hit for me on it.
yeah, it was a hitter for me when I saw them. Like, wow, I felt like they just took these molds and these Cobras to the next level for me. But the diversity is what we're all about, man. I
Well, they
appreciate
did a
that.
really good job on the 25th. I thought they did when they came out in that Pursuit of Cobra pack. So it's not ever been like an issue of the color. It's just, I don't know. It's not high up on my list of coolness as far as Cobras.
Next one is going to be number 35, Storm Shadow. Go ahead, Viper.
I feel like there's a lot of things I didn't like about this personally. I hated his boots. I didn't like the gauntlets on his arms. I didn't like the ruffles sticking out of his shoulders. I feel like he should have had sleeves like the original toy did a little bit more. So it was a cool rendition, but I didn't purchase it. I was letting it pass because I was impatient and I got the articulated icons white or Foosh White Ninja, and I made a custom. I had Animal help me, and I put the Arashikage logo on inside of the Cobra insignia, so it's like a little subtle hint to his roots, and I know something different. I had him paint the eyes and do it up, so it was a figure I could live without. It's nowhere near on my top list.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
I'll go and then we'll close it up with Viper. I
With Animal.
Yeah, exactly with Animal. I also want to make sure I'm catching with the chat. So a couple people are chiming in on Ollie Viper. William
They're
says,
going to rave parties.
I love the figure, but the color scheme is silly. I still like it though. Roundhead says, Cobra Alley Viper go into the Cobra rave parties. Big Stan says Alley Viper is popular, but not a favorite of mine, and passed on him. Ralph Bednarski says that's right. We're on number 35, Storm Shadow, with school crossing guard gloves. What's up? What's up, Ralph?
Yeah, he sees it. He knows.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'll go.
Go ahead.
Let Animal. You already go ahead, Animal.
Storm Shadow. I was actually going to pass on this Storm Shadow and just wait for the retro carded one. I did wind up buying this when it was on the shelf. I don't mind the figure. I have subtle little gripes with it, but it's decent. I like it. I don't know if it's my top 5 worthy, but it's decent.
So the Storm Shadow for me, shrink you ho. There you go. Sorry, technical difficulties. The Storm Shadow for me is a decent figure. I do like it. I feel like there is something missing, something off. I can't put my finger on it though. I don't know what it is.
It's the arm gauntlets.
It's something about the midsection too. The whole mid, just the lower abdomen, crotch
We need
region.
the ball torso. The ball pivot in the chest and the ball pivot in the waist is the key to a ninja figure. Great articulation.
A ninja needs
Not
to be
the.
streamlined, slim. It just seems okay.
That's
There
all
you
you
go.
can do. You can't do this. Like you need this in the ninja world, because whooping crane or some shit in yoga, you got to bend and do it
That's
up.
not a whooping crane. That's a dick and balls. Oh my god.
I mean, he's decent.
He does look good, but I think a little too much of the nostalgia button ain't hit.
Way better than that movie trash.
Oh my god, that dude got
Oh
dirty.
yeah.
That
Grandma's dirty laundry.
Yeah, the dirty
dude.
undies.
Jeez.
The dirty undies.
Who in the CEOs said, "Yeah, run that nicotine stained figure"? They must have never owned a white toy in their life.
Okay, let's move it on. But I was on the same deal. Somebody needed to do his laundry, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Number 37. Go ahead, Viper.
I didn't buy this figure, but I know it's highly regarded by friends.
36, I'm sorry.
Yeah, highly regarded by my friends, people that own this figure. They really like it. My personal complaint that I always see is we got a seagull instead of freedom. All right. Once you see it, you won't unsee it. But the sculpting, the textures, the pants, the boots, the weaponry, they did a really good job. The face sculpt to me is only a personal preference. I like the shaman face a little bit better. Like Roundhead made a custom. What am I wrong, Animal, or is it a shaman head?
Yeah, it's Marvel Legends Shaman from
Okay, so the Marvel Legends
House of Blood.
shaman head on the Duke body custom that people were making before this figure was announced, I prefer over this. But that's just me. I prefer a custom that somebody made over what Hasbro produced. But I know people that like this love it. So I expect to see this getting voted in.
Animal.
That's what I expect.
I like the figure. It's good.
Spirit is
Like
solid.
Corey,
William
like
likes
Corey
it.
said, Freedom is really the only big kind of flop. He's definitely looks like a seagull. Other than that, the figure's decent. Me as a customizer, I haven't done it yet, but there are a few things that I'd like to add to mine that I haven't done. Other than that, I'm good with this figure.
Ralph brings up a good point. There's no red medicine pouch or
Yeah.
arrow rifle. And
Nah,
the dare asked
but
freedom is articulated. Yes, he
I
is.
can get by. I can get by not having the arrow rifle and understanding why they gave him the rifle they did. Me personally, I can really look past the arrow rifle.
Yeah, shout out to Dare2727. What's up, Darren? Appreciate you stopping by. This
Heard Big Stan.
I don't think you're quite live, Big Stan. I think you're a little behind some your comments talking about some, so you might not be quite live with us right now. Because I know he's talking about the
Storm Shadow.
yeah. So you
Right,
might
He
not
right.
really
quite be
could.
live.
He really could use like his red, loincloth. He really could use that. Like, there's a few little touches that could make this figure really stand out.
I like this figure. I'm going to talk about what I think with Joe's at the end. Um, but I do. I think it's a good figure. Looks good. I've never been a spirit like I've never said I don't like that figure. You know, the old vintage one. But I've never gone out of my way to get it. This is a pretty good rendition of something I really didn't care about too much. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty awesome.
I love Spirit as a kid.
So number 37 is going to be the Cobra Officer. Well, continued on Viper, just Viper, Animal, then me. Continued on like that.
Banger. In the words of Rufio, bangarang, baby. Just amazing figure. Amazing. I wanted something with a fresh take with the old ties still attached to it, and they delivered. The Cobra Trooper and the Cobra, I'm having a brain fart. But the first ones, the infantry and the trooper, they were really good and I liked them. But man, when this thing came out, oh, I didn't know how badly I needed it like the original a little bit more. It's graceful. I don't know what else to say. Having text outside of chats.
McNasty Officer. That's what Roundhead says, bro. Was it?
Yeah. Cobra Officer might have my vote for one of the top. Definitely. I've said that a lot.
Chat in the chat. Put your top 5. I'm going to go back through this video later. I'm going to log down. Put
We're going
down
to
your
hold you
top
to
5.
it. Make sure you pick your top 5 correctly.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing a lot of people put their top 5 in there. Put your top 5 in there. If you got a problem with top 5, maybe you should go watch something else. I'm just busting.
Top 5 Cobras, then top 5 Joes of 2020. So from Alley Viper all the way to what? Serpentor-ish?
Alley Viper, we'll get it, and we're going to sum it up. Let's see. Alley Viper to on the fucking, let's see. We said Tiger Force Bazooka.
So he's the cutoff.
Yep, we said
But Serpentor is after him though, and some people have him.
the numbers are all fucked up. So,
Yeah, they are. Well, the releasing of the numbers is fucked up.
yes. Go ahead, Animal.
Yeah, that's a good point,
So,
Ralph.
I personally love
That's a good
everything
point,
about
William.
this figure. The only thing I'd get rid of is that stupid little submachine gun in his hand. Get rid of that. I don't need it. I love the AK that he came with. I personally, if I could get enough and find enough, I would totally take parts of this body and rip apart all my troopers and target ones, and I would blend parts together and make my own troopers. Because this figure hands down nailed it for a Cobra trooper, officer, whatever you want. That's right there.
So, Ralph Bednarski says, pretty stupid that Spirit's hair is not pulled back in the bandana when he's a sniper. But
yeah,
hey,
and then
we'll
William
go.
William comes back and he's like, yeah, that's how he tells the wind is blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Spirit's
Hilarious.
hair wasn't in a solo ponytail.
He
It
didn't
was
want it
in
like
two.
a model. I hear Ralph though, man. I don't like the look of it in his face like a model. It looks weird.
Yeah. So if you're done with this one, Animal, I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm good.
Yeah, what you think, Pac? You love it?
So
Hate it?
when they announced this thing, I was like, why? Wait till I get to the end. Why? They covered it well. I'm probably gonna get it, but it's not gonna stand out to me. It's just not. But when I got it and saw it, I'm like, this thing is standing out to me. And I never really understood why, but I'm like, it's a really good figure. It's definitely good enough to be putting with, you know what I mean, to be adding it to the ranks. So I like this figure a lot.
It hit those OG nostalgic feels. You just didn't know it, but that's what it was.
It hits it more than Cobra Island for me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I would take all my Cobra Islands apart and blend them with this.
No stuff in the box, Mark.
No. Head sculpt is on point on the officer, says Roundhead.
Yep.
Mark says
Mark Cosplay was
everything is on point
commenting
with
all the
this.
Vipers he'd vote.
All right, so hold on, guys. Let me check this out. Mark Cosplay says my top Cobras are Cobra Viper. Yes, guys, put your top 5 in the fucking chat, please. We're going to talk about you guys next week and who you voted as the best.
Just so we're clear on this, pack, are we doing the top 5 of all the G.I. Joes classified right now, or are we doing just the top 5 of the list we're going through this evening?
We're only reviewing 2022.
I think barbecue's out of the 2022 slot.
Yeah,
but
Mark.
our top five.
We're doing
that
top.
Can include everybody, though, right?
If they're from this year.
All right. So when people are voting in chat right now, should they just be voting for the figures that have been released this year? So Mark Cosplay isn't voting for just the 86 Viper because you can't.
Right. The vote is going to be strictly to 2022. We decide not to do purchases. We decide not to do the whole line. There's previous shows where we can go through and we can discuss the whole line later. But right now, this is only going to be 2022, and it's up for perception of what you think. We decide that the cutoff for the show, it doesn't mean it's our hard line that everybody should go by and whatever, but it's going to be, the cutoff is going to be bat number 33. And last up will be
Bazooka,
who is
Tiger Force Bazooka.
Yes. Those will be the cutoff. Anybody before
Serpentor won't make it.
Anybody before that or anybody after that. But sometimes if the fans speak loud enough and they want barbecue, I mean, what are you going to do?
See, are you sure Serpentor shouldn't be in there? Because there are some people that had Serpentor well before.
I feel like he should too, but then that goes outside the cutoff.
Only the number. Only the number.
Only by the number, for real.
The numbers are fucked. We're fucked the numbers. We're
The
going through.
only alley vipers that count are Python Patrol and the retro and the 3-pack. That's the only ones that count.
Yeah. So guys, just 2022 stuff. If and I know it's open for subject.
Serpentor is 22. We know that. We know that. But
Yeah.
Serpentor has a crap ton of figures between him and Bazooka that aren't really getting picked up, but they are getting picked up. So this is where it's like tricky because Crimson Bats are bought. People have those. People have CoverGirl. People have who else do they have? The Rakondos, the bazookas. They are getting purchased from the USA. These aren't international, not all of them. Some are international, but a lot of them I'm talking about are USA purchases.
Right. So if people like, look, I feel like this should be in.
Vote.
Put it in there. Put it in there.
Vote for who you want. That's fine. Vote for whoever, but no, like I think barbecue and down is we're not going for those. Those are too far back.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
put it in there, and if
fill it up.
If we don't take it, just please don't get butthurt about it.
Now this
Mark.
This is to be butthurt. I'm not doing any of this shit to
I'm
not have a
butthurt.
good time.
Yeah,
Cobra Viper, don't make me mute your mic. Where's your mic? Bro, hey, let's continue on with this shit. So I see people putting their 5 in there. Thank you. Rob78's putting his 5 in there. We're going to go through. Go on to Cobra Viper 83, Cobra_Viper 83 on Instagram, and hit him as well with your top 5s. For people watching
go to my story.
For people
and
watching
you can
this
enter
later.
your top 5, and that'll get you another vote for your top 5. So we're going to be counting from a few different ways, and it's okay if you voted twice, but the way we're going to keep it so you can only vote twice is on YouTube and then on Instagram.
Right here and on the comments afterwards. If you're watching this, put it in the comments and where Cobra Viper just says. But hey, what's up to Big M? He just checked in. What's up, bro? Let's go ahead and continue.
And Bullwinkle.
Yes, Bull. Thanks, bro. What's up, Bull? We're going to go ahead and continue this with number 38, Crocmaster. Go ahead, Viper.
Oh, they did a really good job. I don't have a lot of bad things to say. The crocodile is really nice. The whip is cool. His boots are a little weird, but he was wearing weird fucking boots to begin with. So, like, what are we complaining about? The box art's pretty good. Everything overall as a whole I liked. The hook, the menacing feel, the face sculpt. It's looking pretty fucking good, and it could be a contender depending on what everybody in chat says. I would vote it in, but I have other ones that I feel are a little higher. But he is definitely a contender if Crocmaster's your man.
Yeah. What is up to Too Many Figures, bro? What is happening? Too Many Figures. Put your top 5 in the chat right now from 2022. We're adding them all up. That's what everybody's doing, bro. Do them shits, man.
That's okay though. We needed realistic crocodiles. You got them in Fiona.
So yeah. So this is that, this is that 87. This is that 87 year. Everything's a little funky. Some Cobras are a little odd, but I'll tell you what, this character 100% hits home.
What's up, Sam Newsman?
100%
Thank you, sir.
hits home.
So I would agree with Animal. I am from that zone, the 85 to 87. I was a little too old after that. But anytime I see him, anytime I see Crocmaster, I think of Big Boa. To me, they were like 1-2. I don't know why, but they were just 1-2 in my head. And I think I'm not much on the animals. I don't really like the animals.
87 just had that. 87 just was that. Cobra had some odd ones. They went a little weird with their Cobra selection.
They were great. They might have been weird, but they were great, bro. Great. Like I said, I'm not into the animals. I don't need animals with my figures, but there are a lot of people who do. So glad they're giving people what they want. This figure is amazing, man. Amazing. See, we have number 39, Tiger Force Outback next. Number 39. We're going in order on the boxes. We do understand that some of these are jumbled up in release date, but number 39 is Tiger Force Outback. Viper.
Phenomenal. I don't like the gray hair, but that's just me. It's like a weird time warp, and that's a whole nother story. But as far as execution of the figure and the accessories and sculpt work, patterning on the pants, like you guys, I feel like we take it for granted. Just look at the detail in the pants and the fabric that they mold and the boot leather, and this is an exquisite figure.
Viper, hold on. Roundhead K. He did this photo, man. This photo is fucking fire. Thank you, sir. Sorry, go ahead, Viper.
No, it's a great figure. The flashlight, everything's just hits the nail on the head. It's pretty damn good. I don't know what else to say. Take it away.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is it's Tiger Force. Hooray! I love it. That's all I gotta say.
Amen. I do like me some Tiger Force for sure. And this figure is the balls. Details off the chain. The hair looks great, man. Face sculpts are big time for me. They're very important, man. This thing is
Nice.
hitting. This thing is hitting on all cylinders right here, man. Love this
I
figure.
mean, like Viper said,
Unanimously.
if there's anything that could be changed, it's the gray hair. I don't know why the you know the European Tiger Force Outback has gray hair. We'll probably never know why he aged so fast.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah,
Good,
anything
good.
Tiger Force, I'm all in on.
Um, Profit Director's got his top 5. Big Stan's put his top 5 and keep hitting
Yep.
them in. And we got 16 likes. I appreciate that, guys. This chat is some of the best chat on the motherfucking internet. You guys are fucking fire. Awesome.
So hit
Always.
up Roundhead if you're looking to find where he got this hoodie from. All right. If everybody's looking.
We need a full crew, full show. Have them bitches, man. So grumpy old man Outback. Let's see. Big M says Outback is dope, but I'm holding for the regular version. No worries, man.
Right.
Sam Newsman, Animal, use the head for a Santa Claus custom next year.
It's
Get off my lawn, Outback.
Go ahead, Animal.
possible.
All right.
It's possible to use it.
Moto Frank got his top 5 in there. Do it, guys. Awesome. Appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and continue this on with number 4. Let's see. Number 40.
Mark, just because you like Abuelo Outback don't mean we need to. No, I'm just kidding.
But we got Tiger Force Duke here. You know the routines. Viper, it's Animal, it's me. Hit this shit. Trans Aaron 38 had made this photo right here, guys.
Yeah, he likes to get his stuff early. I think the figure they did really good on it. I liked Duke from the get-go. This is my opportunity to get Duke in as figure of the year later on. I love the Ram cycle and I hate the Ram cycle at the same time. It's, oh my gosh, like it's so close. It just needed someone to come in and be like, let's tweak it a little bit and give another rendition before we do a final run, because there's a few things that we could have worked out on this. For me, the Ram cycle is the weakest paint job. I feel like they didn't execute it well, but the Duke is pretty freaking good. He's the same old same, but for me, it might get a vote. Might get a vote.
Pass the mic, Viper.
I'll take the Duke. I know I said I loved Tiger Force, but I love what actually was Tiger Force. The Ram cycle is a flop for me. The Duke is okay. If I were to do anything, I wish they would have changed Duke's boots, got rid of the shin pads, and actually gave him a set of boots. It's doable. Other than that, I'm okay. I'll get this figure one way or another. I just probably won't be without the Ram cycle.
I like, so when they redecoed Duke, I loved it. I'm like, I did not like the original deco on him that they came out with in 2019. When they redecoed, I'm like, that is a good ass Duke. Good Duke. I love Tiger Force. This Duke is banging. It's hitting on everything I like to be hitting on. I am a fan of the Ram cycle too. I think the Ram cycle in hand is a good motorcycle. I loved it with Breaker. I thought they did a great job with Breaker alone. Way better motorcycle than Baroness's motorcycle. Don't know where that thing came from or why. But
yeah, the original Ram cycle is nice. I like the original Ram cycle. I do not
me
like
too.
I do not like this Tiger Force version of the Ram cycle though.
I'm a sucker for anything with World War II shark mouth stuff on it, so it's good for me.
Yeah.
It is good for me. So
Well, for me, it's a motorcycle, and it's cool no matter what. Like, but the point that Raw Talk made, he's saying some of the pieces should have been black. I would counter that because when you look at a lot of the weaponry on the Tiger Force vehicle, the armament was red. So I could see why the Gatling gun is red. The handlebars could be black. Like I could see that, but I feel like the Gatling gun needed to stay red. Maybe the rims go red or something. But for one, the yellow brake rotor, I get it that like you would paint a vehicle in the army, you paint everything to camouflage it. But then at some point you would have some type of rub off and it would be metal. It just looks toyish and shit. So I think if you painted it and spruced this bike up, granted, you can't move the mouth. And for me, the mouth should have been on the cowling because I don't like it down there. It's too far down. His knee's going to be covering it up. You don't really see it. Should have been up on the cowl. Move the Tiger Force logo on the gas tank. Make it a little small thing that you got to get in there and just appreciate the detail. The G.I. Joe stripe, was that really necessary? Because it's not on the other side. It's a huge, huge miss for me. It's just too toyish and not enough detail. And I know it's not supposed to have detail, but it's just feels redundant.
We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and move on because we've been on this while. We got a lot to do still.
Yeah, fuck this.
Sam Newsman says Duke is dead. Serpentor killed him. It was all
He keeps
propaganda
saying
that
that.
makes you all believe he is still alive. Yep. Next one. Let's do this shit. We have number 41, Python Patrol bat. You know the routine. Do it.
It's nice. It's a good sculpt. I think they messed up by doing gray pants. They should have done black pants. Seen people in the community do the leg swaps, and it just kills it. Like, so if you were to dye the legs with black synthetic RIT dye and get them dark enough, this thing looks tits. But as is out the box, it ain't there. So
they're great.
It's up to personal preference.
Shout out to Insta Leanne, Insta_Leanne. She's the one who made this pick right here.
Yeah, it's cool, ain't it?
Yeah. Just pass the mic when you're done, Piper.
I'm done. When I shut up, you know I'm done.
So I was just going to take this figure as a quick repaint for them to cash grab it. Bat was never actually part of Python Patrol. I wasn't a fan of it until Transarin ordered a custom, which left me with a Python Patrol upper body just sitting here. I took the black legs, I put the black legs on it. Totally changed my perspective on this figure. This figure with black legs, 100% is amazing. Amazing.
Skyler Walker's got his top 5. Thanks, bro. Awesome. 19 likes too. Thank you. Appreciate that. Y'all making this show happen. But I'm gonna go ahead and save my opinion on this for when we cover the next one. I'm gonna cover them together. So let me know if we're clear. We'll go to the next.
You're clear.
Number 42 is going to be the Python Patrol Viper. And this is my own picture. I found one on sale for $16, so I threw my own picture in there. Fuck it. But fuck it. Once again, this is Insta_Leanne, who is supplied this picture.
I got one and only one because I forgot to cancel my Target orders. So other people, their Target orders got canceled, but mine didn't. So they still showed up. I would have canceled them. The yellow on mine had some overspray and wasn't full and solid up to the point of where it was like cut off. So it was kind of grainy with some darker color bleeding through, which was the gray. Wasn't really impressed with it. It's just a repaint. I do get that they already made this figure in the past. They made him in the 25th anniversary. He's been a rendition a few times. So I expected it as par for the course if they were going to go with Python Patrol. This is not a cash grab. This is just a reoccurring figure.
We got to do a quick shout out in the chat, bro. Foxy Toy Box is here. What is up, Foxy?
Woke up from your nap?
Fox Toy Box.
I spoke to him earlier. He was going down for a nap.
Go ahead. Sorry for the interruption, but you know,
I'm all done.
Get in there.
I'm done.
Python Patrol Viper. it's the Python Patrol Viper. That's all I got to say.
I'm going to go ahead and group my both. I love the bat. I do like both of these, but the bat I wish had a lot less red on it. I don't like that maroon. There's too much of it. But this one in hand, this picture right here, like he looks like nothing but gray in hand. I think this Viper looks pretty damn cool. And this Viper I like better than the Python bat.
So the Python bat hits on the later 2000s Python Patrol, not the early 80s Python Patrol.
Right. It's still good. It's still, I'm just doing my
Yeah.
preference on these two. I like both these. I love getting all these fucking troops that we're getting, these Vipers, these bats.
I personally prefer the OG Python Patrol colors, the yellow, grays, reds.
Yes. MC says you can't find any Python Patrol here. Definitely everything y'all who definitely envying y'all who find them. I hope the Python Patrol Crimson Guard will look decent. Let's go ahead and move it on to number 43, which is Dr. Mind Blender. Mind Blender. You awake, Viper? I can't see you.
Yeah, the fact that his cape didn't have a logo was a major misstep. He's a pretty good sculpt. I like his boots, like his gauntlets. Everything looks really good. As far as his accessories are really nice. The brain, the hand. I think it's an exquisite figure. The only issue is that freaking cape. Big misstep. It's like the most iconic thing about him, and you don't put the logo on it. Doink! I'm done.
Hey, before
hey
Animal
Joe,
goes,
what up?
Joe's in the house. What's up, man? What's going on? Go ahead, Animal.
Joe Hupflesh. So yeah, I don't have this figure in hand yet. But the only gripe I have would be the cape.
Just pass the mic when you're done, bro.
Passing it.
Dr. Mindbender is one cool ass fucking original figure from the 80s. Love that thing. The cape on it was iconic. The cape in the color of his pants was so iconic to me. I mean, this dude is ugly. Like the old toy is pretty ugly. Like he's just
but he's so ripped. He was ripped.
And when you saw that figure, the cloth cape with the big COBRA logo on the back logos were everything for me, dude. It was larger than life. That COBRA emblem, not to have it on there is a big problem with me. That's a hard.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. You should.
And the problem it's either the cape or those shoulder straps are leaving like weird silver marks on people's figures too.
I wonder if anything's going to change on the second run. I have a second run coming. I don't have a first run, but I have a second.
Mine's coming.
Mine's
coming on the second runs.
Hopefully adjustments. Now we know they ain't going to put a fucking symbol on there.
No.
How the fuck do you miss that, Hasbro? Sorry.
Sell a cape individually and let us rebuy it.
Maybe someone out there will make them that knows how to do it.
Moto Frank asked how many people got the Mindbender with the black dyed shoulders.
I've heard.
Mark Cosplay got it.
Ron Head says, Pack, he reminded me of Ravishing Rick Rude. Agreed. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one on this deal. And we have 44. Hey, there we go. 44 is going to be Tomax.
You might as well lump these together, man.
Lumping right now.
They should have been together in the first place.
Lumping,
you know what I mean? Like, just the huge misstep of not putting these in a dual pack. You made dumb blue ninjas and 3-pack Vipers, but you won't bring the two people that were cooked together in the same womb, that are connected mentally.
Viper, you fucker, cooked together in the same womb.
I mean, come on now.
Good. It's good.
So, because we won't talk about the foil packaging, and how they could have done that. I mean, because one, you could have packaged them however you wanted, paperless, plasticless, whatever you call it, or you could have done the commemorative box with the foil in between them and really gone above and beyond and had all these knucklehead collectors going crazy. But you didn't. And you didn't paint the silver on the boots. If anybody's ever been around some Mattel Barbie stuff and you've ever seen silver for like the pots and pans or car parts or whatever, it's this like grainy metallic silver color. And that's the vibe I'm getting when I see these guys. It's just not that silver to bring it over the top. It's just dull to me. And so, but the sculpts are great. These are the best twins I have seen since the originals. The originals are fantastically molded. Because if you've ever seen the prototypes of what the twins might have been, thank God they revised them. But these are a great rendition, and those are my only gripes. I pass the mic.
Before we go to Animal, I want to address this. Mark Cosplay says, remember, this is not O-rings, it's classified. You may be talking about, you may be talking about two different scaled lines from two different eras, but you're dealing with a fucking iconic character. That's like, okay, let's not put a fucking Autobot symbol or Decepticon on Optimus Prime. It's not the original one. That's why
Bro, they put Spider-Man with his woman in a 2-pack most recently.
So he needs the emblem. You were Cobra. You need a Cobra emblem, bro. You're an iconic figure. Therefore, your status is iconic. Not to touch on all points. That's iconic is a failure to me. Pass the mic.
I'm gonna. This is where me and Viper always kind of butt heads, is on the packaging. I could care less if they gave us some special double twins packaging, like the OG kind of representation of it. I rip these things open. I play with them. I do what I do with them. I take them apart. I don't need it. Take the MP5 out of their hand, replace the MP5 with Destro's pistol that he came with, and just change that kind of dull silver to the actual popping silver that it should be. And these figures 100% hit it home for me.
Yeah, you got people on two different sides. Like Big Stan says, I agree about the twins and the packaging, along with MC. And Roundhead puts his top 5 Cobras in there. Thank you, sir.
I mean, all I see, this is what I see. So all you guys that want the twins in this special edition double packaging, you know what I see right there? Them taxing you for another fucking $40.
I'm gonna pay it.
Yeah, but
I don't care.
No
but
way.
hey, Animal.
You can get them on retro card.
Burn that shit and use it for fire.
Why do you hate it for the rest of us when it was so iconic? It was one of the only packages back in the day that came like that in all the G.I. Joe line.
Tell me as a kid, though, you didn't rip that shit open. You didn't think twice about ripping that shit
Bro,
open.
the people that I know that had Zaymod and Tomax that was out there, I didn't get them in time. They kept their boxes. My homie who had the big box had that because it was so beautiful. The pieces were ripped off.
Play with that.
Because there's bubbles on them. And so he ripped the bubbles off, but he kept like the whole thing. It was like a diorama for him.
No,
we got to move on, guys. We got to move on.
Moving on. There's the debate.
I'm moving.
That's fine. Hey,
we need the packaging. We don't need the packaging.
Fuck it. Shout out to people who don't give a fuck about packaging, and shout out to people who do give a fuck about packaging.
Only on those two. Everyone else, I don't give a fuck about. You can package them however.
If you're happy, do it. But I'm going to give my 2 cents in about Tomax and Zaymot. Something's missing on these guys. I love them as a figure. They fit in that timeline for me. And
HasLab me some twins.
So if you can't, if I say they were some good shit back in the day, right? So that's what's in my head. And I don't know what it is, but just something's missing on these two. They're not the worst by far, but I don't know, man.
Bro, they got the baddest outfits. They got
It's the
snakes
s-
all over them and
yeah,
shit,
they're
sashes,
dude,
armor.
they're good. They're
I'm
good.
thinking. I'm wondering if it's the okay. So I said earlier, face sculpts. I wonder if it's the face sculpts for me because I love the outfits.
They're so if you were to
Eh,
HasLab these guys, I want a trapezoid trampoline crazy gymnastics set to come with them. Let's do it.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Move
And
on. On that
All right,
note,
move on. I'm
this
good.
picture,
Move on.
the colors look pretty vibrant. The toy, it seems like the colors are muted to me. Not as vibrant as what it looks like in that figure.
Oh
In that
yeah,
they
they're
photo.
adjusted the
probably
contrast.
yeah.
You motherfuckers! Damn it! I missed a photo. So I don't have a photo of Stalker in package, but we got a photo of Stalker here.
I sent you his blown up exploded one with his neck off too.
Yeah.
Vote for packaging.
So go ahead, Viper.
G.I. Joe 85 is the one who shared this photo with us. He got Stalker. He removed the scarf, as you can see. He's not a fan of it like a lot of us are. The figure overall sculpted really well. Seen a lot of people saying they're going to vote for him. I see why. He's really good. Seeing him in this photo that Justin pulled, it's kind of changed my mind on him. He's not as muted as I thought. So as far as the boots, the legs, the sculpting of the body, it's all symmetrical, and to me it strikes the eye, and I like the figure.
Animal, weigh in on those weapons. Weapons seem to be pretty important to you. I'm curious. What do you think?
The weapons that the stalker came with, or the weapons that Justin's using in the
No,
photo?
I'm just busting your balls, bro.
So,
Go.
all right. So with Stalker's a nice figure. If you kind of look at Stalker, he, like Corey said, he looked kind of muted, right? There was something to me that just didn't stand off. So I took off the pistol holster, the knife holster, his webbing, his boots, threw that shit black dye. All you have to do is just black dye it, makes the figure stand out that much more. I got rid of the scarf. I don't like the scarf. The scarf is too much around his neck. But hands down,
You
like the
think he
figure,
needs
pass
the
the mic.
black? You think the
I
black
did.
is the key, or
I
you think
personally did. I think it's too much of that weird kind of muted green. It's too much. And changing the webbing black just kind of set it off for me. But other than that, I love the figure. I'm good on passing the mic.
Okay. Big Stan, before I go, Big Stan says, as a kid, you're going to rip the packaging open, but as an adult collector, it would have been a good look to have them displayed in package. And it can still happen, hopefully, and we can use to first versions A. Just want to weigh in on that. See, he'd be my easy. Joe says he'd be my easy number one if I didn't have to dye the boots and webbing black. So, Stalker.
but the original, I mean, so you're just going for a different look because the original's not black, it's green, right? All his webbing in his boots. It's like a darker tone green.
It's a darker green, but I went black just because.
Someone could possibly get like a green and maybe try that.
Oh yeah, you could get the green.
Dye it just a tone darker, maybe of green. That'd be cool.
Well, see, what's up? What's up, Fast Eddie? Simple Customs. What I mean, have the iconic points done right. Okay.
I think Roundy's right.
This figure is clean. He's a great pinless figure. I haven't had that from anyone yet, says Roundhead. I'm
I
gonna go
mean,
ahead and weigh in.
most of this stuff that I've done is on my IG. So if anybody wants to look at it, it's there. Or hit us up.
Yes. Okay. Hold on a second. So thanks for the 20 likes. So right there where you see the like button, scroll down a little bit, and I have all the details in this video. You can find Cobra Viper 83. You can find his Instagram. You can find Animal Mother Custom 80. You can find his link to Instagram down there. All the links you need are down there. Just fucking scroll and tap them bitches.
If there's one weird thing I did find about Stalker though, is they gave him that weird scar that kind of and they've done it for a couple Joes now, but like
Yeah.
he's got that weird scar that kind of runs down the side of his head there.
But he looks like he looks really old. His face just looks
I
really
like
old.
the looks of the stalker though. I like the looks of his face. Like,
I
think
am
it
indifferent on this right now.
I like
I
him.
I don't know which way I'm heading on him right now, so he seems kind of plain, but that's the way Stalker was. He wasn't nothing flashy. So Joe says his shoulder straps are black, but the rest of the webbing is green on the OG figure. Like I said, I feel like they can change some of it, but don't fuck with the iconic part
Okay.
of the shit.
So you maybe paint the upper straps
You could,
and
but
leave the
then
rest green.
sometimes that rubs off.
It's up to preference. You know, you've already done yours, but for anyone who's like maybe interested in changing it, if they don't like it,
We got to move on, guys. We've been a little over an hour.
good
We got
idea.
a lot to do. We got to move on. So we're going to be looking at, let me get this right, the Cobra Viper 3-pack. And who better to fire this bitch off than Viper?
Lame. Think it was garbage they did the officer in the gray. I think it was really bad that they changed the color to some muted color, didn't keep it the same as the first ones. Just was like it was an answer to fans who were crying because they didn't get Vipers or something. I don't know, but hated it. Didn't buy a single one. And I know people that bought it and got ramen noodles inside their packages.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So to me, ain't even on the radar. Pass the mic.
So, yeah, with the Viper 3-pack, this is what I've got to say. It's a total money grab for me, but for people, I guess, you know, and I won't shit on it. My boy Joe in chat, you know, for the guys that maybe didn't get that many original Vipers, this was a chance to kind of fill yourself out with a little more Vipers. That I understand. For me, it's just a cash grab. Pass the mic.
I want to go back and forth a little bit with Animal on that. Yeah, it was a motherfucking chance for the people that didn't get Vipers to get some good ones. But no, what did they do? These colors are horrible. The fucking officer is cool. That's a throwback. There's like a 50th anniversary. They did those exact colors. It might be 30th. It's in that era. I see it.
And to me, that was a misstep. That was a misstep then, and it's a misstep to double down on it.
Right. But there's a lot of people who needed Vipers, and you gave them shit for colors. Those colors fucking garbage, dude. Like
they don't. The blues and reds don't match. But I mean,
you know the Vipers. Hold on. You want to make the Viper officer? You give him a gold face shield like they did in the 2006 re-release of the Vipers, where they did it tastefully. And you got bat boots, but you got original pants. And like the figure, the only difference is the gloves are black and it's a little bit darker blue, but it's so close. You can put them with your OG shit.
So, but that's what I'm saying here.
This pack was $80.
That's
you know,
okay.
Or
There's
80 or 90. I don't remember. I think it was 80. I think it was 80. I think it was like $79.99. But for $79, this was a cash grab in my eyes.
Hey, you Serpents, you pass the mic. Simmer down now. Simmer down, Serpents. I'm busting balls. Yeah, like Mark Cosplay says, some of us didn't have targets. Like this is a fire mold, good mold.
I forget about you, Mark.
Shit colors,
and that's why I say it gave people an opportunity to.
It did, and they dropped the ball. Yeah, you can find it at GameStop right now for $89.99.
Yeah, see, $90.
Yeah, dude. I'm not paying it.
It's fodder. Like to me, this is fodder.
I want to get these and pass them off to somebody who can make me some fire ass. Maybe, hey, somebody who makes some badass freaking Vipers out of them. Chrome face masks, fucking, shit like that. But anyway, we're moving on. Everybody clear on this? Are we good?
Yep.
Next one is going to be Z to the A to R A N A. Yes.
Hey, I knew it. I got this ready.
Hey, this is my own picture too. I said, I'm just going to take a quick snap of her too.
So phenomenal. This probably is going to get my #1 vote. This or the officer. I mean, realistically, the texture on the jeans, the cleft in the butt, the boots, the stitching, the flames on the toes like her brother's, the little chain dangling,
Oh,
the knife, the straps, whatever. You know, I've loathed the straps since the beginning, but I get its place, right? The backpack's really good. This crazy, what is this, like the redneck turkey cutter that they gave her? I mean, this thing's like a motorized blade. It's ridiculous, but I love it because it's just, you know, to me, this is like screams white trash. And I don't know, I eat it up. So Zorana's a huge favorite of mine. She looks amazing. The sculpt of the jacket, the armor. The only little weird thing is, so I see the dots on the elbows for spikes, and then they give her spikes on one side, but they didn't do it on the other, and these spikes almost look like they're not nicely molded, but that could just be my version. I know some people said the hair is a little hit or miss, but you know, the skinhead side with the rockabilly kind of look, whatever you want to call the other one, or what vice versa, just this has my vote, and I pass the mic.
what's up, Chaz the Guru? Thank you for stopping in, bro. Appreciate that.
What
Mark-
up?
So,
Hey,
Zorana-
Animal,
Yep.
hold on. I'm going to read a couple comments before you go, if that's fine.
Yep. It's fine.
Mark
So
Cosplay
my
says,
screen right now, I got Zorana on a swamp skier, 3D printed. I know you can't see.
I can't see that, damn it. You need to save that for the afterwards so I can see them shits.
I will. I got it. I set it up for the fans. Right now the fans can see. It's small, but
Pac,
this
I
was
have
printed
I
by
have something special we could close the show out with too, with a little show and tell.
We better,
oh
hey,
yeah, please
how-
give it to them.
But,
Don't leave,
you know,
guys,
Hey,
if you got time, or
you
come
out there-
back if you don't have time.
hey, you guys need to check your battery power too, because we are over an hour. We got a lot more to go,
good.
so keep it moving. Animal,
We're
it's up
good.
to you, bro.
I'm good.
I'm using my
Yeah,
daughter's
so,
computer charger.
With
Phone's about to
Zorana,
explode.
I understand the two hair pieces. I understand why some people like the blonde pink. I understand why some people like just the straight pink rockabilly. I'm 100% the pink straight rockabilly look on her.
Later, Big
Other
Stan.
than that, if I could say anything about this figure, I just would insert my little animal playing his drums, more cowbell, because this figure one is fantastic. And I pass the mic.
This figure is the balls. This figure
Yes.
is awesome. The chain on the belt, the fucking the ab crunch underneath her shirt. This thing is just fucking tits, bro. All around awesome. Love this figure. Colors are on the money. I love the shading of the hair. Even though the other hair is a little weird, it fits. It makes it look like the original figure. So I understand what they did. And shout out to them for coming out with another hair piece that just looks updated. It's great. This figure is awesome. And we're gonna go ahead and move it on. Let's see. We got and going from her to there we go. To number 49, Dusty.
Boom, boom, boom.
Viper.
Get this out of my face. No, I'm just kidding. It fell short, man. Like I like the mold of them. I don't like the coloration between the arms and the chest. I get it. It's different plastic. I'm tired of hearing that, but it needed to be painted or something to match. Something needed to give to blend them together, because this is, to me, for a little boy playing with G.I. Joes for the first time, when you see Dusty, Mr. Desert Camo with the flail in the back, soft goods, you had to have him. He was a must own. He was a hunt down and trade your days away to get this figure. He was so cool. And he just fell short. Like, we have striped camo paint on the face. That's not even the same color brown, and doesn't, like, we need the cow pattern. The soft goods, I don't want to hear any reason why you couldn't pull that off.
Dude,
There's third-party people pulling it off.
that helmet's too large for his head, Viper. Plain and simple. You get it in hand, you just feel it. It's just too fucking big.
On that note, I pass it.
So Dusty for me as a kid, like Viper said, was an amazing figure. The classified Dusty, yeah, I'm just gonna pass the mic on this one.
There's not much else to be said. I agree with everything everybody said. This was like Raw Talk says, I got 5 O-ring versions. This is a fail. This is a harder fail than Dr. Mindbender for me. Dr. Mindbender doesn't have the symbol, which I really want. At least the sculpt is good, right? This is horrible. Next one. Next one is going to be
Ralph said his Zorana's arms are falling off.
Yeah,
I've heard of that.
Ralph,
next-
have you tried to heat it up and pop those pegs in a little further? Just, I don't know. It could be the figure, but I'm just wondering if maybe they're just not popped into that shoulder socket little plastic piece far enough.
we're gonna move on.
The issue.
We're gonna move on. Number 50, Crimson Guard Viper. As you can see, I took another snap of my own figure.
Yeah, is that the only one you loaded?
I got another one, but I'm just kind of looking at it right now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine if you
got
want to
another
zoom in.
Yeah.
No, I was just asking, like, yeah,
Yeah, I don't really get any good shots of him in action, so unfortunately we got this
it's all good.
fucking shit. So
fantastic figure. He might get another vote in the top 5 for sure. It's hard to argue with this one. They actually did the boots correctly. When you look at the OG boots and you look at this, it's pretty on point. The cuffs, the double-breasted plate, the size of the logo you could say is too big, but it's nice, grand like that. Let's be honest, big and silver. One of the downside is I've seen some people's and their rope on their shoulder has the same issues that, from what I saw, was the twins. It was dull on the shoulder. Like, it wasn't the same chrome. Maybe it's a darker silver. So I have to get one in hand to really like look it over. But if anyone opens this one up, chime in the comments. Does the silver on the rope match the rest of the body? And if it doesn't, that's my only complaint. Okay.
It's a little more gray. It's a little, they should have done it silver. It's more gray. Same thing with the shoulder pieces up here.
You can see right here. Black. You can see the silver difference between here and there.
Yeah. They're actually like a gray.
Good.
But yeah, it's great though,
figure
right?
For me, hands down, amazing. Love it. It's right now. Let everybody. It's fighting for my. It's fighting for my top 2.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep.
I can see that.
All right, I think he passed the mic, so I'm gonna go
passing,
on this one.
Sorry.
This figure is so fucking good. This thing is awesome. So Crimson Guards always eluded me when I was a kid, and I got quite a bit of them in the 2000s, right? But he's just so cool to me. He's like what the Hiss should have kind of been a little bit more. So to me, the Crimson Guard is just the face helmet, the low freaking helmet across the visor, the iconic symbol on the red. Man, this thing is fire. They are killing it on Cobra troops, Cobra Vipers.
This brought me back to 5 years old again when I got this figure in hand.
They are
for the
killing
first
it on
time
this
ever.
shit.
Everything about it is done gracefully, very tastefully. The boots, the helmet, the arms, the guns. Yeah, it's hard to pass up saying that this is the best. So I said, watch out.
I got
some punches.
I got some stuff in the chat to take care of.
They're popped in there, but when rotating and posting it pops off. The shoulders are so tight to the point that it scares you that it will snap. So no heat is going to fix it. It's a QC issue.
Yeah.
I've tried let me ask you this, Ralph. Are you heat gun or boiling the figure? That's all I want to ask. Question: do you think we
right,
need
I
every
got-
figure to look like the OG for us to decide if it's a great figure? If it's more a psychological and emotional, nostalgic reason. I don't want it to look exactly the same, and this doesn't look exactly the same. But if the figure's design in the first place
Who said
is
that?
so, Mark Cosplay. If the
Okay.
figure's design in the first place is so ahead of its time, it deserves to be reissued in the 6-inch form and brought back to life in a modern day and age. A little bit of change is good. Like Zarana has a lot of change.
I don't.
She has 2 tears. She has a jacket instead of a torn shirt now. Different hairstyle.
I don't know
But
if Mark. I don't know if Mark cosplays live, Viper, because I've already touched on this. I just said a little bit
Okay.
ago. Not everything has to be on point, but if you're an iconic character, and you're missing your symbol, or the iconic characters need to be what they are.
right.
So he may not be live because we already talked about this. It's like I said, it's like Megatron not having a Decepticon symbol. It's like Optimus not having one. It's like,
We can move on. This thing's a bangerang.
yeah,
Yeah.
Plain and
So,
simple.
maybe he's not
Nobody
live.
dislikes this. If you
Or
dislike
cowbell.
this, something's wrong with you.
Blue Ninjas number 52, and there's no disrespect. It's just I'm making myself very clear on how I feel, and we all feel differently.
Some people love ninjas enough to look past the
To look past that right there.
to look past the reuse of the bodies, the repaints.
This garbage.
Don't say those things. Some people love this.
For my preferences, I don't like it. Just for me.
For me, it is a cool combo pack. I don't think the solid blue colors works well. It makes them look cheap. I feel like if they would have done something a little bit more pizzazz and finesse, I could see a Jinx out of that figure right there. Oh my God, I said it. I'm sorry.
I go ahead.
No,
Animals out
I
there.
never liked the Red Ninja from the beginning, and to me, this is the biggest cash grab of them all. So for some reason, they thought the Akiko body was going to go somewhere. I don't know if that's her name, but that seems to be the reuse. The accessories that come with it is the only icing on the cake. It's cool to get the masks.
Drop the mic.
I'm dropping.
Cash grab. Cash grab, and the only thing I got to say about this one is
Next.
trash. Hot trash. Pass the mic.
Pass the mic to me, and I say number 52. I've already weighed in on this thing.
Well,
hold on. Let's see this.
Real quick on Ralph's point, I only say boiling because sometimes you need to boil a figure to make it like jelly to really like work out the hole and reform it.
All right, number 52, Snake Eyes and Timber.
Garbage.
Mark Cosplay gonna bust my balls on this on my feedback on this one too, aren't you, bro? Mark Cosplay.
This is the Snake Eyes with the green pants.
Go ahead, Viper.
and,
Yeah, it is, but that's what we got.
The helmet is dope, and the wolf still looks like it's a bunch of rats with a wolf costume on with stilts. Something I don't know. It's like doesn't look right. I like the face though. The face of the wolf is amazing. You put a little like red and flesh tone wash in the cut, make it appear like it's been healing, but it's still kind of fresh. Really set it off over the top.
Hey, Roundhead says he doesn't even have wolf nuts.
Yeah. That's the variant, apparently.
Roundhead got that variant.
Yep, Roundhead's the only one on Earth with that variant.
That variant. So, what I have to say about this figure is why? Why?
The helmet's dope. If you wanted to make like an 85.
It's a cash grab. That's all I got to say.
Move on. We're not even talk about this. If you like this,
I'm good on this.
William Hollister likes this Snake Eyes, so all of us can shut up.
Hey,
there's so many versions of Snake Eyes. There's a fan out there for everybody. That's why I say
I don't understand this version of Snake Eyes.
If you guys want to do your top 5 Joes and top 5 Cobras, we got to get it moving.
I'm with William.
Let's go.
I like the helmet. Move it on.
Move on.
Yeah, Chad Segura says this one's a cash grab as well. William,
I
if
do
you
like the
if
helmet
you,
though.
William, if you like it, then that's what's important. You like it, you win.
Vote for it. Chazaguru, if you want to vote, just put in your top
All right.
5 Cobras
You
of
got
2022
You
or
got
your top 5 Joes in the chat.
Sorry
I don't
about
think
that.
he was here for that.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, we're gonna go through those. Sorry to interrupt Viper on that. Sergeant Slaughter.
Nailed it. Oh my God, they nailed it. Holy shit. I know he's not, swole cock. I know that he's, but I want larger than life, beefcake, huge, male ego. And dude, they delivered. When you see this thing next to the Valaverse is a joke after this thing came out. And when you put this up against the WWE rendition, this is still my favorite. Still by far. I mean, good God. Nailed it.
And also shout out to hold on a second.
That's Insta Leanne.
Insta_Leanne on Instagram who did this photo. You guys,
I'd
go
vote for him number 1 for a Joe.
pass it if you're done.
I'm done. Passing it to you.
It's a great figure. Great figure. Pass the mic.
Good figure. We're moving on. It's a very good figure. I like it as well.
Jesus. Vote for it if you like it.
That's
There's
right.
nothing to complain about.
Great figure.
Yeah. All right, now we got Tiger Force Bazooka, who is the cutoff. I'll still see him in list for next year because he's just on that cutoff, man. He's very few people have him. A lot of the masses don't. But go ahead, Viper.
Oh, I don't own him, but I know people that do, and I've seen him in live video firsthand, moving around and in photos. He's gonna get my vote for top Joe. One of the top Joes. He's a contender with Sarge. One of those two are my top 2, man.
Was Animal on panel? I thought I heard somebody tap out.
He's still in.
Cool. All right. Animal.
I have this figure in hand. I absolutely, hands down, love this figure. Love everything about it.
Yeah. Everybody can't wait.
If you're down for freaking Tiger Force Bazooka, throw a fucking like down there, man. Come on. So
Yeah.
I think he's a great figure too. I can't wait to get this guy, bro. This is going to be a very solid Joe. Love it. I'm going to like this version because I love Tiger Force. I'm going to like the regular version. Awesome shit here. So the next one is going to be Kamakura. I'm sorry. Why the fuck is it that? Hold on a second. I guess, let me see here.
Well, we can run with Spentor.
Let's
first.
go with Kamakura next in the
All
numbered series. Viper.
You're muted.
I'm not a fan of the character, but they did do a decent job on the ninja look. He definitely screams ninja, and for the fans of him, he's fantastic. I want to pass the mic.
Okay. And this is a nut. Wait a minute.
So Kamakura, I came to love in the comic series. I was kind of going to pass on this figure until it was gifted to me and I started seeing pictures more and more of him. I kind of like this figure. I like it, and I don't have really any gripes about it. I don't have too many loves about it, It's
Legs and
one
feet
of those
look sick.
It's one of those figures that I could have done without, but since I'm getting it, it's kind of grown on me.
What's up, White Vegeta? Appreciate you hanging out there, man. Thank you.
But I can pass the mic on that because I don't have a lot of issues
figure.
with it.
I remember this figure when it came out. I do believe in the 2000s for the first time. Somebody correct me on that. That's straight off memory.
Yes.
Until I saw these images that Viper sent me. Who are these images from?
I think that's from Insta
That, okay,
Leanne
so I
as
thought
well.
so. Insta underscore. Yeah, Leanne. This
Yep,
this photo makes me want to get this figure. At least
it does look pretty good.
it's a clean ninja. It doesn't have Mortal Kombat shit hanging off the front and the head and all that shit. So
No.
with that, I say I can live with this ninja in my ranks.
Yep.
And the next one we got is
I'd love to see him with some color paints, different colors. Paint them
next,
black or blue or
yeah,
something.
not bad. Next one we got is Serpentor, guys. Go ahead, Viper.
It's a mixed bag for me, man. I like it. It's grown on me. I was looking at some of Weather Dominator's posts, and it was really growing on me. I love the chariot.
Viper, hold on a second. Chaz the
Go
Guru
ahead.
says, "Is the regular bat eligible?" Yes, it's eligible, sir.
Yes.
We're grouping it in for you. Go ahead. Sorry about that,
Yes.
Viper.
It starts at the first bat. Starts
Yeah,
at the
the
first
bat-
bat and kind of
bat
goes
and
all the
alley
way to
viper.
Serpentor.
Goes to Bazooka.
Bazooka. Well, Serpentor is after
Well, yeah,
Bazooka.
you're right.
But
Serpentor is actually common.
Kamakura is after it too.
Yeah. So they got the numbers fucked up, but we're just running through them. But yeah, we
Bear
got
with us, guys. It's kind of confusing because stuff's coming out at different times and different years, and some came out first, but it's numbered after. It's weird.
Yeah. So technically, Serpentor is 57 and Kamakura is 61. So I screwed up.
Yeah, it's all right.
Go ahead, man. What's up, Shady Bird?
I mean, the chariot's sick. I don't prefer the guns on it. I would have liked some guns that are a little similar to the OG guns, not massive machine guns. But other than that, it's a really nice figure. The cape looks good. The sculpting looks good. But I don't know if I'm sold on like loving it. I think it's better than the 25th stuff we got. So I'm a happy camper and I'm going to pass the mic.
Agreed.
So, Serpentor as a kid was never a big hit with me. I almost was going to pass on this figure. It gracefully has fallen into my laps, and like Corey said, I've kind of changed my mind on what I originally thought of the figure.
Because you got it in hand?
I don't have it in hand right yet.
Just look at it.
It's on its way to me, or will be.
Just look.
The only thing that sucks is that hole in his arm right there. That's it.
Yeah.
His head's a little small, but yeah.
But I mean, until I definitely get the figure like fully in hand, I can't make too many super gripes about it. I kind of like where they went and what they did. If anything, the little neck cowl could be changed.
Yeah. Three people hit the like button when I said hit the like for Bazooka. So Bazooka is definitely like, bro, that a lot of people like that. I wanted to add that in because I just saw that.
But I can pass the mic on this figure.
Viper, what do I think of this figure? Is he muted?
I think you adore it, and I think you're going to get it, and you want it.
I do want it. I didn't get it on the second round, so somebody offered me one. Shout out to Obsessed for Toys, but it's just a little too much. I don't really feel like this figure is worth $150. I'm not going to pay that money for it. But if the universe decides, it will be mine, and I do like this figure a lot. So
Vegeta, I know the claw goes into his arm, but it just looks terrible off, and I don't want to wear it all the time on his right arm because he doesn't have
the claws not being painted or anything are kind of strange to me as well.
I don't know.
That's strange to me. And the guns are strange, like Viper said. They're strange the way they did them. It doesn't kill it for me though. They don't kill it, but it's definitely strange. Sam Newsman says Serpentor doesn't even make my top 10 figures of the year. The Air Chariot is fire. And my screen just went off. Hold on. And will look great with Super 7 Cobra Commander Ultimates on it. Oh, we got a Super 7er in here. It's all right. Yeah. You like it. You like it. You win. Was it? Chaz the Guru, he put number 1 on the bat. But if you could possibly put your top 5, sir, we would appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
A bat.
Your
Bat is
opinion
fucking
counts.
awesome. People tried to remove him from my stream. I said, hell no. Hell no.
We didn't try to remove him. We just
I know. But you guys are
beg
awesome.
to differ the years.
You got to debate a little bit, set the rules,
it's like any
find
of
the
these,
boundaries.
though, it's like any of these. Some of these
We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it moving. We ain't gonna be able to do our vote here if we don't get on with this shit.
Let's go.
Retros
Right.
did come out. I threw them in because it's something that they're G.I. Joe classified bucks. All right. I do prefer the Lady J bright colors as opposed to the muted ones myself and the gung ho. So if anybody else wants to chime in, and I'll move this shit on.
Gung ho was the only one for me. Pass the mic.
Eyebrows. Pass the mic.
We're going to go over a little bit of his tank. So we're going over year in review. This is not something that's to be voted for. They did announce this year that they're going to do a HasLab his tank. I'll go real quick and then we can end it with Animal. I think it looks great. I backed it. Shout out to M3 Reviews for helping me back that. It is a great piece. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna go over the figures. Do you want to wait into the figures individually, or I think I'm just gonna go over the whole deal and then you guys can too. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Mickey Mouse, Cobra Commander. We are worried that his head's going to be too long. Like, why the long face, bro? So we're hoping that's maybe photo angles or some shit. But I'm hoping that pans out well. This was this the tactician? Hold on a second.
No, that's the driver.
Okay, this is the driver. Looks phenomenal, dude. It reminds me of the Slee Stacks and Land Before Time. Not Land Before Time. I don't remember that old 70s show. Damn it. What was it called? Fuck it. I'm moving on though. This fan vote winner, the Tactician Bravo, this thing looks great. These figures look phenomenal, man. The female, we talked about the female one on the last one. All looks great to me. In on it. It's 300. It's 300 because you get a shit ton of figures with it. We all know that. That's why.
And you get a lot of missiles.
Pass the mic.
Animal, take off. I'll let you go. What you think about his tank?
Corey, a lot of people know how I feel about his tank. I voiced my opinion about his tank when it came out. I kind of thought it was a little too much for what it is. I didn't like all the kibble, all the nidbits that it came with. It was a pass for me until I got talking with a certain someone who backed it. I'll wind up owning it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's slowly fucking growing on me.
If you like his tank and all the figures, put a thumbs up in there, man. Do it.
I mean, I like everything. Right now, I like everything but all the stupid kibble that it comes with. I don't need the missiles. I don't need the Gatling guns. I could have done with like blast effects or some other dumb shit. I didn't need all that other stuff.
Thanks, Raw Talk. Did he fill in the blank? Land of the Lost.
But
thank you.
I'm good. I can pass.
Viper.
Go back to the drawing.
This one?
Yeah. That's the look of the Cobra Commander I always see in my head. The sleek, little lanky legs with the straps around the boots, and the fucking badass helmet, and the double-breasted jacket, the Cobra Seagull right there, just the little knife on the leg to stab you if you get too close. People forget that this is a ruthless, calculating, cunning person. And the fact that we're now going to get him in my favorite rendition, bro, I had to throw the cash down to make the shit happen. Like, I mean, I know it's kind of stupid, and I have my 50th anniversaries and all that stuff, but just to be alive and an adult and buy something that if it was when I was a kid, I'll beat your ass to get this shit. You know what I mean? Like, if I knew you're a little chump and I could beat you up, I might beat you up for your G.I. Joes, damn it.
What's up, Gray Blue One?
I wouldn't literally do it, but that's like how bad it was to me that I wanted Joe's, because I couldn't get this Cobra Commander because I rolled in at like 86, 87. So this figure was long gone from the pamphlets and from the store shelves. You couldn't get them. So what am I supposed to do except dream over it? So any chance I can buy this, it's phenomenal. And then when you
See,
look
I
at the
didn't-
his tank, go ahead.
Yeah, this was the Cobra Commander that I had growing up as a kid. You know,
Not me. I had to settle for battle armor, bro.
Nope. Battle armor's
Well,
horrible.
Pack likes battle armor.
That's right.
I loathe battle armor because it was all I had.
Hey,
It's all had.
I stand on my own 2 feet, and if I like it, it's cool. If other people don't like it, I ain't gonna feel a certain way, bro.
I was
No worries.
deprived.
No worries. So,
But overall, the his tank combo, except for the crazy Gatling guns and missiles and stuff, but maybe you can make something cool, like a little mini armadillo with the extra pieces or something. But overall, for the value, I thought it was worth the money. $300 for all that shit. Sign me up, and I did. I bought one.
all right. So,
If anybody else, if you like it, let us know. Whole
Let's-
grade school career. Bullwinkle got two. Of course you did, Mr. 1965 Fastback Mustang with full of toys.
Bull got
Bro,
money.
Bull's a man.
Bull got money to burn, bro. We don't
That's
wanna hear
good
about it.
though.
We
He's
don't wanna hear
enjoying
about
his life, living his best life.
it. But maybe he'd be living it better if he didn't drink wine with ice. Oh, hey, Bullwinkle is one hell of a guy, dude. We love you, bro, for sure. What's up, kid with the grip? Where you been, kid?
Probably
need to
working.
You need to put your top 5 GI Joe figures in the chat. We're gonna go through all of this shit, and we're gonna
I don't think
announce what the fans like next round. So get it in there, kid.
Chaz put in his top Joes.
He did, I think.
He did his top Cobras.
Oh, so people are doing both. So shout out. It's just another vote. He's got one.
Yeah, it's top 5 Joes, top 5 Cobras out the lineup. So it's gonna be a top 10 total.
All right. So with that being said, at 1 hour and 37 minutes, hey, how y'all's batteries looking?
I'm good.
I'm full up.
Go full up, bro. Let's so chat. We're gonna go ahead and do our top 5 Joes and top 5 Cobras. And y'all put in the chat what you think about it, man. Put in the chat. Here we got something. I need to unblock that. I started getting smart. So I used to just use StreamYard, right? And look at the comments. But I found out YouTube wants to block a lot of them. So I got another screen up and I unblock them. Unblock them because they're trying to block you bangers. Fuck all that.
Said hated it.
All right, so here we go. All right, so we're gonna start with Joe's first because we all know Cobras are badass. This is the Serpents Lair. Serpents Lair. Hey, animal's a hybrid though. He's a serpent animal.
So he's like Cobra Commander then, huh? Half man. I was once a man.
Oh man.
Hated it. Yeah, I knew Ashtray. So I laughed.
Oh, I can put comments up again now. This is awesome. So
Is that David Allen Greer in Living Color?
All right, so we're gonna do Joe's first.
yeah, we're gonna do Joe's first. So
right.
oh, here we go. Now that I can put comments on the screen because I'm not sharing screen anymore, we got serpent animal. Don't make me play my animal clip, Joe. I'll play my animal clip. I'm itching.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We should have interjected that when Zorana was up. That's what I was saying. Like if I could interject the video of Animal playing the drums right now, that's what I had to say about Zorana.
About Zorana, huh? So this is what Bull thinks regarding the Zorana. Right here.
I thought some of you might like to know a little bit more about our drummer, whom we affectionately refer to as Animal. Animal! That's his name, actually.
Oh my God! Never gets old. Laugh, Viper. Damn it! Fucking laugh.
I'm trying not to cough to death.
Oh man, let's do it. Let's do it. Well, Viper, you're first on your top 5 Joes for 2023 classified. And chat, keep them coming, man. Keep them coming. You like what Viper's got to say? Hit the like, man.
Sergeant Slaughter's number 1. 2's Bazooka. 3 Stalker. 4 is probably Outback. And say maybe 5 is probably the Kamakura. I think it's a really good fucking ninja. And for the people that got him in the Dark Ages, he looks pretty badass in today's standards. So I feel like he would get a good vote from me because I've seen what he looked like in the past and the way they've rendered him this way. That's kind of why I'm looking at Sergeant Slaughter too. Like he's first, but Kamakura would be 5th.
Let me get Viper's got number 1. Who?
Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter.
2 is Tiger Force Bazooka.
Tiger Force Bazooka. 3.
3 is Stalker.
4.
4, what did I say? Spirit?
You not have your homework done? Is this not written down?
No, I didn't write it down. I forgot. Do Spirit for sure. Probably number 4, and then last would be Kamakura.
Sorry if I misspelled.
Oh no, I did
Kamakura.
Outback for 4, and
Yes.
Kamakura for 5th.
Outback, yes. Tiger Force, Outback.
I
Tiger
smoked a
Force.
lot of weed tonight.
I know you interrupting people all night, bro. You was doing
Sorry.
that. 5 was Kamakura. Sorry if I misspelled that. Kamakura. Okay, so we have got Viper's top 5 logged down, and will your list change when you talk to people and hear what they have to say? Interesting thoughts. So, do you want to elaborate on that, or you want to go ahead and pass the mic?
Now people are putting in. Chaz just put in his top 5 Joes. I'm good. Passing. I'm gonna mute my mic so I don't interrupt.
On my top 5,
Joe's.
Bazooka, number 1.
Okay, let me get. Oh man, you guys are just firing off right now. So animal, get that in here. You got Bazooka, Tiger Force.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw Outback as my 2nd, Tiger Force.
Tiger Force.
Sarge will take my 3rd.
Sergeant Slaughter. Okay.
Spirit will take my 4th.
All right.
And this is where I'm gonna blow it away on my 5th. Because yet I hate the figure, but once I get it in hand, it's going to be immaculate. So I'm going to take Dusty as my 5th.
Dusty. Okay. Elaborate on your Dusty.
So once Dusty gets customized, he'll be in a phenomenal figure.
Okay. After animal customize, I'm putting it right there. After animal. This is it.
So I'm gonna put Dusty as my 5th.
What's up, Jarhead? What's Jarhead say? Got his, yeah. We're not reading y'all's right now, but we're going to go through them afterwards, and we're going to tally everybody's up, and we're going to let you know what everybody said. So I got animals logged down. Time for me. So yeah. I have, let me get this over here. I have Kamakura, number 5. Number 5. And you want to know something? After seeing Insta_Leanne's photo of that, I think it's pretty good. And I don't think the Joes were that strong this year from my personal preference. Number 4, I think, is going to be. I'm going to change my mind a little bit. Number 4, I think, is going to be. I'm putting Tiger Force Bazooka in at number 4 only because I don't have him in hand. But I think he's going to be better than that. I'm sorry, not Tiger Force Bazooka, but Tiger Force Duke. That's what I think.
Really?
I like Tiger Force a lot, dude, and I think the Duke Buck is really good. So number 3,
it does look nice.
Number 3 is going to be Tiger Force Outback. Number 2 is Spirit. I think that's a really well done figure. And my number 1 is going to be Tiger Force Bazooka. All right, screwed that up a little there. I don't have them in hand, but dude, that thing is just fire, man. So that's mine. And Raw Talk, he put his 5 in. Joe's got his 5 in. What do you think? Anybody get surprised? I was surprised that Kamakura made the list with myself. I add that in. I had to ad-lib it. I took somebody out. I took Stalker out and put Kamakura in because I want a slim-looking ninja.
Right.
Yeah. So, any surprises, you guys?
I threw Dusty in on my last, but I think that's only because, sitting here thinking about it, what he could become could be amazing. So he's gonna make my
what
top
you're
5.
gonna do with it is gonna be the fucking shit.
Bro, you could take a fucking Barbie doll and make it into a hardcore G.I. Joe. I don't even want to hear that.
This dude.
We are not you.
No, we are not. Hey,
Stay
Animal's
tuned
like,
at the
oh
end.
yeah. Wait, you
Stay
see what
tuned
I
to
do
the
with
end,
that.
though.
Yeah, I
Stay
can't
tuned
wait.
to the end.
he's already got me wanting some of them 3 3/4 customs he's got, but let's go ahead and do the Cobras, man. Let's do them. Let's start. Go ahead, Viper.
Oh man, this one has
Start out
been a
with 5.
juggle.
Start out with 5. We'll wait for the number
This
1s.
5? It would probably be Mindbender. He's 5.
Viper. 5.
What? Yeah, he's number 5. Number 4? Oh shit.
It's tough. The Joes are fire this year. Or the Cobras.
Probably be the Bat. Bat's gonna be my number 4.
Ooh, shit.
Number 3. Ooh shit. I think it's gonna be the Crimson Guard for number 3. Number 2, I think is the Officer. Yeah. And that number 1 is Zorana.
Oh,
Has to be.
Arana.
I know she's not really Cobra, but
Shit.
man, she's on the bad guy side.
She's a Cobra in my head. She's a Dreadnought.
I think she had Cobra in her box. Yeah, she got a Cobra logo in her box. In the background.
Ah.
So,
I told Joe figures release this year.
Zorana.
Go ahead, Animal.
Yeah, Joe's were definitely lacking.
So you want me to start with my number 5?
Yeah, Anima.
I'm gonna go Crocmaster as my number 5.
There's one.
My number 4. Cobra Officer. Can I do 3 as a combo?
You can do whatever the fuck you want because it's your list.
All right, I'm counting number 3 as the twins together
As a whole.
As my number 3. I'll count the
That's
twins
fair.
as a whole. My number 2. That's where it gets tricky for me. I'm gonna throw Zorana in my number 2, and I'm going Crimson Guard for my number 1.
Ooh. Dude. Oh, yeah. Chaz the Guru says, surprised nobody picked Crocmaster, and then Animal went. Crocmaster. So what I got is for number 5, I also have Crocmaster for number 5. Crocmaster. Number 4, I have Python Patrol Viper. I like Python Patrol a lot. I like that version. Number 3, I like Crimson Guard. That spot. Hey, it's like a draft. We're drafting our Cobra team, bro. At number
Right.
2, what do you think? What do you think, Viper? Who's at number 2, baby?
I think it's Mindbender.
No, Animal. Animal want to take a stab? Because once I do know number 2, my number 1 is freaking given.
I already know who your number 1 is.
Okay, so number 2, you can't deny. Nobody can deny me the best.
That's why I thought it might be him, even with the cape missing.
Number
Bat.
2. Your number 2. Do I?
It's the bat
Centaur?
animal. It's the bat.
Is it?
Oh.
All right.
Bat's number 2, and number 1 is going to be Zarana, bro. Zarana. Yes, I don't have Serpentor in my list because I'm waiting to get him in hand before I decide. But those lists, the Cobra list was hard. The Joe list was not hard. Dude, I'm going down this Cobra list right now. So
The Cobra list is hard because it's a fist fight to see who gets to the top.
yeah. We have, okay, check this. I'm going to count the Joes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to Cobras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 Cobras.
Yeah, crazy.
That's good though. It's good though. You need the bad guys. So, but I think that's going to conclude our show, man. I'm all out of steam right now. I got nothing less unless you guys got a random topic you want to go at.
No, man. I think if everyone's got their vote in, now's the last chance on the live. Otherwise, you got to throw it in a comment, and we're going to tally these up and get back to y'all on the 4th.
And it's killing me not to read their comments right now, dude. Like their top figures.
I mean, the only thing I got to show off is just anybody wants to see the M3 contest entry.
Does that violate any rules? Are we good with that?
Oh, I don't know. It's got to be turned in by the 1st. So, I mean, it's just about
it's time, right?
So why not reveal it on the show?
Anybody who's still sticking around, get ready. I'd say just put Animal full screen.
Do you want to go?
Put you on blast, bro.
You got them lined up, right?
I do.
That's how you should end the show, Pack, with a bang.
Okay, guys.
There's the Crimson Baroness.
Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, shit just got real.
Shit just got real. DFS is up in here, too. DFS is a contender.
She's got the heels.
Yeah, look at this. She got high heels, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy.
M3, get you some of that.
I don't know, man. I'm going to have to see the contestants.
Look
at the color match.
There's my M3 contest.
Can you get a side by? Can you hold side by side of the factory painted Crimson Guard to her? We'll see the color match.
I mean, it's close. She might be just a touch brighter.
It's close enough.
But it's pretty damn close.
Crimson Guard Baroness, bro. Fire.
I know what's coming next.
Yeah, you know what's coming next?
We getting out of here.
Roundhead says, check your underwear, gents, because that's what just happened. But no, we can't end on that note. We got to tell people what's happening. We will be back next week on episode 7, and we will tally up the fan voted top 5 Joes and Cobras. Shout out to everybody in chat. So
thank you.
This is the part of the show. Thank you guys. We got 27 likes tonight. That is fucking awesome. We're gonna go through who we remember. We got Skydro, Roundhead, Simple Customs, Fast Eddie, Jarhead, Big M, White Mike, DFS, Astray Blue,
Chaz the Guru,
Jeezy Creasy, the Kid with the Kung Fu Grin Nip, Ralph Bednarski, Sam
Big
Newsman,
M,
Mark Cosplay. Let's see. Chaz the Guru, what's up? William Hostler, hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. Too Many Figures. Joe, we got Joe here. Joe, shout out to Joe Bros on Instagram. What's up?
Yeah, Joe makes some crazy Transformer crossovers.
I saw his shits, dude. That was
does.
awesome. He said they was old too. Like he had them shits in the.
He said, "Where you been?"
Burner.
He said, "Where you been?" Right?
Yeah. He said had him on back burner for a long time. Mark Cosplay, what's up? Shady Bird, dude, this chat's long, bro. Yeah. If I did miss
Sam
you,
Newsman.
Yeah, I got him. If I did miss you, but thank you guys. I appreciate it. Everything we're doing here is
for the fans,
and it's fun. Right? It's fun. Hey, just so you all know, we got in a little debate with each other on the shit, but we're still good. We're still good. Even though, hey, I gotta say, my bat did prevail. So bat prevailed, bro.
So a lot of people like the bat. It's a banger.
And it's the first one of the year. That tells you how strong it is. A lot of people like something only because it's new. It's the freshest thing out, man.
Right.
But all right, we're gonna get out of here, man. We're gonna see you guys next week when we do the fan vote reveal, and we'll have some other topics in there. So, with that being said, we're out.
Bye.
Peace. Don't go nowhere, animal.
I'm here.